What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the EC Motorsports YouTube channel. As you saw in yesterday's video, we made some good progress. Fuel cell in, battery boxes in. We also put the motor in, radiator in, just up the front end a little bit, got an alternator on, power steering pump, all the goodies. Also painted it, but you guys saw that in yesterday's video. So now in today's video, is going to be mostly about getting my seat bar in. I've got I got the welding rug over the back seat, and I have them marked out where I want the seat bar to go. So it's gonna be clean up these, make our pieces, and then you got your tube, so you can kind of tell what's going on. These are gonna be our piece that we're gonna weld to the pillar. This is where I kind of want the bar to go on that piece, and the goal is to get that in, get it welded, paint it, and then I'm gonna start making, no, I'm not gonna paint it, because I'm gonna work on mounting the seat, and that seat is gonna mount to that bar, so I can't paint it yet until that's done. But that is gonna be today's plan. I know for a fact that we're gonna do more than that. We're gonna try to get the tranny in, get the drive shaft in, hook up the shifter. I mean, the list goes on and on, really. It's put everything back on. We got a tranny cooler, throw that back up front here. That attached to the intercooler. I know there's more. Oh, of course there is more. So after the trans is in and the motor is supported, because it's on rubber bushings, so not that supported, I'm gonna put the turbo kit back together. I have it drying right now. I just went out there and painted it with the VHT high temp stuff. So that's drying right now. So after the trans is in later tonight, it's gonna be, put the turbo kit together, finally get to put my new turbo on, see how that looks. It's a little bit bigger than the one that came off. The one that came off of it was a 70 millimeter. This is a 76 millimeter. Not a huge difference, but it'll be nice to put some new parts on. And really, I'm excited to put the turbo kit back together and having it look like it's a complete car. So yeah, making seat brackets, seats. It's a lot of interior stuff, more parts going on, but we gotta start somewhere. So let's start by cutting these out and welding them in, and then get the bar cut, weld that in, and we'll start mounting the passenger seat. All right, so I've been kind of busy at it. Didn't really film much, mainly because, one, it didn't take me that long, and two, it's pretty self-explanatory what I did. Came in, I put my plates on each end. I just tacked them in real quick. Yep. I took a measurement, and I fit my bar in. So now, obviously the bar's in there. It's a tight fit, which I like a tight fit. I don't really want something loose. A little loose isn't terrible, but I kind of want it to stay in there by itself. So I don't know if you were just looking at me. I just realized that the camera was pointing somewhere else. So I like them a little tight, mainly for the fact that I can put the bar in there and I can walk away. I can stare at it, and I can kind of tap it around with my hand to get it where I want it. So, our next step is going to be coming in here and leveling it. And I have to kind of come in and look around the car and go, what do I want it to be level off of? And I'm thinking we're going right here. So I think we're going to come in, zero it off of that, set it up here, and it's a little bit off. Yep, so this side has to come up. But I do want to play a game of, not a game. I do want to play around with where I want to set these on both sides. And then I'll zero it again. So I'm going to get going on that. Yeah, we're going to get this bar in. And that's pretty nice. I like how it looks. Now, I do want to put out there, this isn't necessarily a structural thing, or it's a little bit of a safety thing. Obviously, this isn't as good as a roll bar, roll cage, anything like that. What happens is this used to have a bench seat in here, and all you had was your little, over-the-shoulder belt. And I don't know about you, but to me, going 120 in the quarter mile, probably going to be going faster this season, but in a 81 four-door, I'm not a huge fan of it with just a bench seat and an over-the-shoulder belt. So, what I'm doing is I'm putting Kirkies in, and the harness is going to come to here, into the Kirkies. Kirkies is going to be attached to the floor. This is just a little bit of a safety measure for me, because I think it's a better choice than leaving the bench seat with the over-the-shoulder belt. Having a nice harness with a good support to it and a nice seat that's supported well will just help in case anything does go wrong. And I'm sure this bar, God forbid, you get hit in the side of the door or something like that, I'm sure it'll do something. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to do something, but it's not a roll bar, it's not a roll cage. It's really I'm just calling it a seat bar because it's a place where I can mount the seat to it, I can mount the seat belts to it, and it's a good spot. So I'm going to get this welded in, and then we'll see. I might bounce around a little bit to maybe putting the turbo kit on. I might just make this seat fit and build my little brace for it. This seat isn't in position. This seat's probably going to come pretty close to here. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this level. I'm going to get this welded in, and then move on to the next thing. So, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get to it. Yeah, you know what time it is, so it's update time. Bar's welded in. Can finally move on to something else. Something like getting the seat bolted in for the final time. Or probably what I'm going to do right now is Emily and I are going to go pick the car up, and we're going to go put the tranny in, and then drive shaft in, and a few other nut and bolt things. And I'll return in here in a little bit and get the seat welded down. Or not even weld the seat down, but bolt the seat down, and then weld my little flange that's going to be over here that's going to brace the seat completely. So this is all welded in, good to go. Now it's time to put this thing on the lift and throw the tranny in. So, as you guys saw, we just put the transmission in. So we got the cross member in, along with the transing. It's a C4 Ford Trans. Nothing real special about it. But now, before we drop the car down, did repaint these with that Rust-Oleum. And we're gonna hook these up to the manifold right now and start putting the turbo kit back together a little bit for now. This will probably be one of the last things we do for the night. But yeah. So I'm gonna drop this down, hook that pipe up, and keep going. All right, guys, so I'm gonna finish off this video here. This is gonna be Tuesday's video. It's 2 in the morning. I'm exhausted. I do want to give a shout out to Emily for being a trooper the past 2 days, pulling in just dumb hours for no real good reason. But I did want to show you that I'm excited. New turbo's in. It looks like it's going to fit fine. I do have to clock this side of the housing to go meet into there for the intercooler. I'm having a little trouble with this pipe fitting it because I'm beginning to think that this little crossover pipe, they're going to have to, this pipe's going to have to come out and they're going to have to get hooked up together and kind of go in all at once because I can't make it work. Maybe I'm just not thinking hard enough. Maybe I just can't think hard enough right now. But trans is in. New turbo's in, which is always fun. Nicest part of the car at the moment. We got our seat bar in. I mean, I'd say it's not a terrible day. Pretty slow day as far as stuff getting done. But tomorrow will be better. We'll get more stuff done tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to tackle, obviously getting that pipe in and that one over there, but I'm going to tackle getting the top end of the motor in, push rods, rockers, intake, and get that going so that can seal up for a little bit. But, as we see, our list keeps getting smaller-ish and smaller. But that's going to do it for this video, so thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, so see you tomorrow.